Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Boxing Unlimited here once again, and we're going to be talking about in this video. We're going to be talking about the fight between um, Jaron Boots Ennis and Karim Chukhadzhian. This fight it didn't happen before. We've had this fight before. There's no doubt about that in my mind. That Boots Ennis took almost all the whole rounds and had a unanimous decision against Karim. But this fight is been ordered by IBF. I don't know what they're doing that. But for me, I think Ennis should move up to 154 pounds, where there are more fights for him, more quality fights, and where he will make more money as well. Is I don't know how he makes the weight, to tell you the truth, because most people call him a weight bully, but I don't think he's a weight bully. Anybody who makes the weight is in that weight. If he can make the weight, he's in that weight, no matter how big he is. We've seen Hamza Shiraz at another 6'3", fighting in the middleweight division. We also seen Genevieve doing the same thing, even though he had problems. In the first fight, he's supposed to fight with Mikhalovich, but all said and done, we'll tell you in no particular order the tactics and the predictions of this fight. It's for the IBF welterweight title. I think if Jaron Ennis wants to remain in the welterweight division, he has to unify and come up as a unify the weight, maybe become an undisputed fighter, so to attract more fights to himself, because these days in the welterweight the competition is not is not as it used to be. Most of the quality fights that are available there, all of them have moved up in weight to light middleweight, and then people like Fondara, Crawford, Spence, Madrinov, and so many of them. They've all moved up to weight, and Ennis is still fighting in the welterweight division. What are the competitions available for him? I do not see proper competition in that place, unless he becomes undisputed and attracts big fights to himself. Because in this fight, however you look at it, Karim Chukhadzhian has an advantage, because even though Jaron has beaten him up and defeated him, as his movement is, especially his upper body movement, is just like that of Madrinov. It's going to be a worry for Jaron Ennis in this fight. However you look at it, Jaron is not going to have a field day. It's not going to be an easy fight for him or a walk in the park for him. You will have to be focused and pay attention to some movement, because Chukhadzhian's upper movement is going to be a factor in this fight. Though Ennis defeated him unanimously, the fight will be hard for him this time around, because of the movement, the walk rate, and the foot movement of Chukhadzhian. Chukhadzhian is a proper fighter. They fights the Russian way, and his walk rate is impeccable, to say the least. He can fight on the back foot, he can fight on the front foot. But for him to have a chance in this fight, to be honest with you, he has to push Ennis back to the back foot. If he wants to win or have a chance of winning in this fight, as it should be, he must fight on the back foot, make Ennis fight on the back foot, and make his combinations not to be frequent as he used to be. Fighting on the back foot, Ennis will be picking one punch at a time. But for Ennis, because we're talking in no particular order, both the chances and the tactics are available for both boxers. For Ennis to have a chance, he also has to be on the front foot and push Chukhadzhian back, Karim Chukhadzhian back, and then deliver his powerful punches. Body punches are key, so that you slow down your opponent. For both boxers, body punches are very, very key, very, very, very important and vital in this fight for any of them to win. However, angles must have to be taken, you know. And accuracy of punches is very, very important as a key of victory. You know, you have to be accurate to your angles you take. Ennis is a proper fighter. You can't take anything away from him. He can fight on the back foot. He can fight on the front foot. He can fight anyhow. He's got a bang. He's a powerful puncher. His work rate is high. He has no issues with his cardio. So in this fight, for Karim to have a chance, he has to upset Ennis with body punches, make him fight on the back foot. Accuracy of punches is key, and his combinations has to be proper. And to throw those combinations, it has to be on the front foot. So the most important thing for weapon for Ennis to have a chance to win in this fight is for him to come forward, put Ennis on the back foot, you know, punch him, upset him, because nobody likes being hit on the body. And when you hit on the body, your legs are tired towards the end of the fight. You know, you become jittery, and the body punches is a worry. It makes every fight uncomfortable. He has to take advantage. Whether he will do that is a $1 million question, to be honest with you. Defense is also very important in this fight. So Ennis to have a chance, for Chukhadzhian to have a chance, Chukhadzhian will have to come on the front foot, and will have to defend very well, you know, because Ennis is a powerful puncher. He comes from all angles. He throws combination and variety of punches. You know, he's a very proper fighter, and I don't think Chukhadzhian, you know, has a chance in winning. But it's all on paper. In boxing, styles make fight. We do not know the style he's going to come in from. If he comes in from the front foot and pushes Ennis back on the back foot and keep it and can sustain it through the whole fight, he has a chance. Anything can happen. One punch, as we usually say, can change the whole dynamics of the fight. Having said this, I'll have to be honest with you. It's easier said than done, because Ennis is a proper fighter. He's a solid banger. He has got venom in his punches always. And he's got good corner men. His father is there and everything. And he's big for the weight, too big. I don't know how he makes the weight, you know, to be honest with you. A lot of people call him weight bully. But I don't think so. I've said that before. Ennis is a good boxer, and he has an eye to make to create a legacy for himself. But for him to do that, I think the best place for him to move to have a chance of having quality fights that are competitive, is the light middleweight, 154. That is where you have all the bangers and there is more money in it, in that weight division as well. People like Crawford, people like Madrinov, people like Fondara, people like Spence. All these are thorough, good boxers. For Ennis place in this fight, even though he has already beaten Karim, I don't know why they sanctioned the fight or called the fight or decreed the fight as it is. But for Ennis to have a chance today, he has to fight intelligently. His defense has to be superb. He must fight on the front foot, as he did in the last time. Even though he can fight on the back foot and can fight southpaw or orthodox, however you want it. That's why we're telling you that Ennis is a proper fighter. Chukhadzhian is also proper because of his body movement. His upper body movement is wicked, you know. He could push you back. For him, I think he's a weapon for victory, or key to victory in this fight, is for him to fight on the front foot, push Ennis back, you know, body punches, attack body punches, and the angles, set angles as well, you know, especially when Ennis, because he's going to switch to southpaw position in a fight, especially when Ennis is coming from that zone. He should take that angle where he throws his right through the center or through the middle, you know. It's very important for him to win this fight. He's being given another opportunity, even though the first one was for the interim. The first fight was on the interim. Having said that, we also have to say that combination is key to victory in this fight. Combination, discipline, Ennis Ennis must make a Chukhadzhian, Karim Chukhadzhian, fight on the back foot. It's very important and very, very necessary in this fight for a win. However, for Karim Chukhadzhian to have a chance, he must also push Ennis back. Having said that, it's easier said than done against Ennis. Ennis is a proper fighter who can dictate fights the way he wants. And I think this fight, we need pressure from both boxes, because we're talking in no particular order. Both boxes, anyone that puts the pressure and his power, and defense will win this fight. As we look at this fight, we'll tell you that the decision we have to is going to be a decision, because Karim Chukhadzhian, for you to pin him down with his work rate, his footwork, his upper body movement is very hard. So, and when you catch him with blows, he sleeves blows. He sleeves them, take a sting out of the blows he throws. You don't catch him flush. So that is the problem Ennis is going to have all through. But I know that Ennis had a good cardio. And then towards the end of the fight, if he applies body punches, which is the key to victory, he will win this fight. And then our predictions in this fight will have to be a decision by Ennis, a win by decision by Ennis. This fight is on Saturday. Tune up, and the fight is in Philadelphia in America. Tune up and have a go at this fight. Have a pay for the pay-per-view. And it's going to be a proper fight, because this time around, Karim Chukhadzhian will have to come from another style to win this fight. And he will want to win it because it's a chance for him, double chance. And we have to stop here. Our time is up. Do subscribe to our channel and make the channel grow. Do have a nice day, and God bless.